Welcome everyone, it's Jim, and it's time for 99 years of Billion Road. We're on year 17, we're live, and I have ElleRok. How are you doing? This is the first time we're actually getting together for this, you fellow Twitch streamer.
Hey, thank you for having me.
So before we get into this game in year 17, tell people a little bit about yourself and, what you're currently streaming, what your video game interests are, general stuff like that before we get into the game, sort of so people can get to know you a little bit.
Sure. So my name is Elle, and I'm very, very new and fresh to streaming. I started a couple of years ago, in 2021. Right now, I'm actually streaming Hades. So I picked up Hades for the first time, did not like the game whatsoever, left it on the shelf for 8 or 9 months, ended up picking it up again a couple of weeks ago, and now I just can't put it down. So that's currently what I'm doing. I play a little bit of Diablo on the side, and I'm just counting down the days for the new Assassin's Creed game. So I'm very big on a console, not so much a PC gamer, but I dabble a little bit with PC.
I'm definitely with you on that. And just in case people are listening to this in the future, which hopefully they are, at some point, July 8th is today's date, and specifically it is 1 p.m. or 1:06 Eastern Standard Time. And I say this because we're talking a lot of current things, and I just want to kind of get that there. So, what do you know about Billion Road other than what you've seen me do?
So I'm actually really fresh to Billion Road. The only time I've seen gameplay is watching you play. It looks really fun, a little bit chaotic, and very tactical in terms of what you're choosing to do or not do with every role. So I'm really interested to see a little bit more today.
Okay, so as I mentioned to you previously, like right now the computer's going. I don't control any of this speed at all. Like I can't make it slower. And I would say that is the worst part of Billion Road, is that all the text and dialogues, you can easily miss something and there's nothing you could do about it.
Right. That's kind of unfortunate, but I mean, maybe it'll be a fix in the future. Who knows?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like the game's been out for a few years. Unless they do a weird thing like they did, what was it? Super Mario Party a few years ago. It was out for a good amount of time, and then all of a sudden they're like, hey, we have an update for you. And it's very weird. Okay, so now here's my turn. Now, right now, I have a few options here. So you can see my monsters, because you can have up to 3 monsters, and you have each of their abilities. Right now I have Specula, Dice Clops, and Copycat. Copycat's probably much better when you're doing a shorter game, now that I'm thinking about it, because you'll get money if someone else makes money. But when you're doing 99 years like me, it probably doesn't matter as much. I have some items. I have a jump parachute, 6 square shoes, an average coin, and these shoes, the numbers, they're a very specific square. So I think we talked about before we even recorded that you have to land right on the goal, exactly. So these help if you're close to it and need a 1, 3, or a 6 right now.
Okay, so these are very valuable.
When you're close to the goal, correct. Yes.
Yes. Okay, got it.
Alright, so, and by the way, we are going to touch on the topic from the last video, and Elle, you'll make a topic with me that continues for the next video. But the topic from the next video, are you into baseball at all? Because that's the baseball topic.
A bit, yeah, a little bit.
Don't worry, you don't have to have that much baseball knowledge to get this question, but let's do our roll here. We got a 4. So, see the arrow that's lit up? How the arrow's lit? That's an indication of which way is the fastest way to get to where you want to go.
Okay.
Because I can go back, too. I don't have to go straight. I could have gone that way. And actually, see, it's weird. I'm playing this on as people saw on the one Joy-Con, because I realized right before we started recording that my battery on the other one's low. So I'm not actually used to the controls on this, believe it or not.
Oh, goodness. I hate when I forget to charge my Joy-Cons.
I mean, you would think in this kind of game, though, it's not a big deal. So I get an item. Whoa! 30 square shoes.
Whoa.
So I can move 30 squares if I'm that close. And you know what's funny? I have 28 right now.
Oh, no!
Too many items.
You're just over with the 30 squares.
Alright, so I'm going to get rid of the 6 square because I already have one of them. My party's full. So we got Mulgree. And Mulgree will remove an item from a square mate. But I think I'm pretty happy with my current party. Where Absorb Energy, he'll roll either a 1 or an 8, and I'll keep Copycat. So just do all 3 of these like this.
Okay, so you can opt in and out on whether you're changing your monsters as well.
Yes.
Okay.
So tell me a little bit about what's interesting you these days, because that's the other half of when I'm going to have a guest, which I hope I'm going to have more often. I'd like to... You know what? I'm throwing the invite right now. If you can align your time with mine to record, I don't care who you are. I'll have you on, and you could do... We could figure out tech-wise how to do things. I'll have you on. So, Elle, what do you got? What's on your mind?
So right now I'm in a really busy time for myself. So when I'm not streaming, I am doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Okay.
And I'm prepping for my next tournament, which is going to be in October. So I've got a very intensive training schedule right now. Mm-hmm. I'm at the gym 6 or 7 days a week. I'm up at 6 a.m. running. I've got a diet plan, like the whole 9 yards. I'm actually going to be in Tennessee for that, and I'm excited.
Oh, okay. And you've been doing this for a couple of months, you said?
I've actually been doing it for 7 years.
Oh my god, it's so long.
Yeah. So I'm an instructor now, and now I'm ready to start taking some more aggressive fights.
Nice, good for you. So this is our map, by the way. So This is showing me there's where I am, and my goal is all the way down there. So it would make sense to me if I could catch a flight, because that'll make you go faster to get to the goal.
Right.
You can also take a boat as well, but it doesn't look like the boat.
There's not a lot of water between you and your goal.
No, not at all. And look, I'm already in the air, so that's good. I'm not going to use the 30 square yet, because if you look on the left, it tells you how close everyone else is, too. And it doesn't look like anyone's close enough to get a goal. So I'm just going to roll regular. I get a 1. Great. Alright, fine. I got lost 24 million of my current 7 billion,
oh, no.
615 million. So
you can travel by air, road, and water.
Correct. And although the air is not on all the time, sometimes the airport's closed.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So this guy's investment just went down. He invested with that salesperson that you just saw come up, and I got nervous. I thought I was going to buy all those properties. So what's going on here? Hold on. What just happened there? See, this is the disadvantage of like everything happening so quick. There's plenty of times I've recorded with someone and they're like, made sense. I'm like, hold on, wait, what the hell's going on here? By the way, some of these cities are very hard to pronounce as well. You might be getting some reading, doing some reading later on if there's some dialogue, so get ready for some character voices from you.
Oh no.
You know what? I feel like what he did might have... No, it didn't help me because I'm basically the same position that I was before. I'm 29 squares away now. I was 28 before.
Now I'm so curious as to what he did.
And he's the one in first place, by the way.
Oh no!
The hardest computer person.
So sneaky.
Alright, we're just gonna roll regular. Because no one's close yet. Alright, so I can go... I'm gonna go this way, because at least I'll heal my monsters. Because when you use their ability, they get tired. So... they need to recover, so you like to keep them, you know... Like, look, right now that he was healed, he can use his ability. Which, would you like to tell people what his ability is called? Based on what you're seeing from... What was that again?
More Meowny?
Yep.
That's amazing. I love it. Oh, that fits right in with my household and my cat.
Oh, there you go. Maybe you could. They'll give some money to your cat from Copycat.
Perfect. We would love that.
So, what games are coming out in the near future that you're interested in? Especially like as a streamer. See, I don't know about you. Like, this is a great topic to talk to you about. Now I'm thinking about it. Kind of switch gears a little bit here. I find because I've only been streaming for like a year, and I found that since I've started doing this, when I think of a game, I'm now thinking of it in a different way. Like, for example, I'm like, is this a game that I do for fun? Is this a game that I do for a series? Or is this a game that I do live on Twitch? Does that ever come to your mind, or is that just me now evaluating things like that?
No, I absolutely agree. I have certain games that I kind of, like, gatekeep from my stream, I guess.
Okay.
I like Tears of the Kingdom, love it, but I want to sit there and enjoy it, and I feel like sometimes when I'm streaming, I'm all over the map. So I'm interacting with chat, I'm narrating what I'm doing or what I'm thinking, and I don't really get to appreciate what I'm playing as much as I'd like to. So there are definitely games that I won't stream just because I want to sit there and I want to take it all in, and I want to actually enjoy the experience of playing to the best of my ability and as much as I can. Or I'll play a game to completion and then I'll stream my second playthrough of it.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
See, because that's the thing.
Have to do a little bit shorter one.
Sorry, go ahead.
No. I was saying you gotta pick a shorter one for that if you want to stay like up on relevant new games, so it's not a big deal for me. But yeah, definitely stream your second playthrough.
Let me see. I guess I'll go to the. I guess I'm gonna go back in the air. Let's go back to the airport. Yeah, I couldn't agree more with you about that, because, so for me, one of the things that would annoy me is I don't like, especially when actually doing a stream of a game, I don't like feeling that I'm not getting anywhere. If I'm stuck on something, whether it's a boss or whether it's some puzzle that I couldn't figure out, that's why for Tears of the Kingdom, which I do have, and I did record a few for the things for the YouTube page, I'm like, this is, and I think I made it clear at the very beginning of that when I did that first video for Tears. I'm like, this is not going to be a full playthrough. I wouldn't be surprised if I don't beat this game at all in my life, because I never beat Breath of the Wild either. So
really?
No. Well, honestly, I like Tears way more than Breath of the Wild. I can tell you, I probably gotten way further than I did Breath of the Wild. But yeah, that's what I mean, is like, I don't want to... See, Billion Road's pretty good to do a stream because something's happening all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. I find I have to, like, I'm most successful when I'm streaming games that don't require so much attention to detail as well. Like Tears, like, you're manipulating the entire environment a lot of the time, and getting attacked by a bokoblin all at the same time. And if I am having to pay attention to that and I'm trying to engage with my chat, which, like, I always have a really great group of people watching me, I get a little bit, like, chaotic in my stream. So this game is perfect for that, because you can have conversations and you can really be more engaging and attentive to other aspects of your stream. Where Tears is just like, it's a lot. It's busy as a game.
Not only
I love it though.
Not only that though, but also when it comes to Tears, it's fine to. I think my problem with Tears and why I decided not to make that a series versus, or even a Twitch live stream, is because I'm just like, okay, is it really like that entertaining for someone else to watch me just run around and quite possibly after a half hour not really do that much? I think that's was my issue with that. And then Final Fantasy 16 I'm currently playing, but that one, I don't know how your setup is, but all my setup is like a small little laptop on a table and a microphone. I kind of want to enjoy Final Fantasy 16 in all its TV, white, big screen glory with music pumping and all that. So I knew right from the start Final Fantasy 16 was not going to be either a streaming or a YouTube series.
Yes, that's actually a good point. Yes. Oh, I didn't even think of that. So I stream with a capture card. So I can utilize the television if I want to. But that's a really good point. Haven't started Final Fantasy, but I'm really, really excited to. I've watched like the slightest amount of gameplay, and I'm just like chomping at the bit to get going.
I think I'm actually almost done, to be honest with you. I'm at a point
really?
where I'm like,
oh my gosh.
I'm like at a point where I'm like, you know what? It feels like I'm getting towards the end. Obviously, I'm not going to spoil anything for you, but you know, sometimes when you get to a game, you're like, it feels like this is getting towards the end within the next.
You're getting those end game vibes. I love it.
So okay, check this out. I'm gonna try to screw over Billion King, because look what this guy does.
Let's do it.
Look what he does.
It'll blow away a square. Oh yes, I like him.
He's on my square right now.
Do it.
So that's what he. All right, I'm gonna get this guy absorb energy.
I am all of those.
See, so that's what he did.
Like this.
He just wanted to switch with me just so I'd be further back. That's what it was.
Huh.
Alright, so let's see. Here, you want to read this?
Okay, Speculoos' power is erupting. The ability Drain has activated. A rival monster's energy has been absorbed. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, Speculoos sucked Billion King's monster's energy. The monster can't use its ability now. Ha ha. Sucker.
Oh, so I just made it, his energy go to my monsters now. That's what essentially
I love that.
So we're in September right now. So a year is literally a year. It's one turn. So it's basically 12 turns is 1 year of Billion Road.
I forgot the seasons change. I remember watching this last time you were explaining the seasons changing.
Yeah. So Halloween's going to be coming out.
Oh, it's my favorite time of year. I love Halloween.
So let's go continue about this. So like, what's the next game you're looking to play, and are you thinking of it being like a stream game, a live stream? I'm sorry. Well, do you have a YouTube?
Okay, so I have YouTube, but I just use it for archive right now. Like I don't I don't invest anything in it. It's just there if I want to go back and watch something and clip something. I should invest more time in YouTube. I just don't at this time.
No, okay, that's fine. So let's take that off the board. Like, what is the next game that you have? Do you think, or that you're interested in? Would you consider it a streaming one, or I kind of want to do my own thing one?
Oh, good question. So I've never really thought of that, and I've never pre-planned. So what I did with Diablo when it came out is I did my initial stream, and I think there were drops going on as well very early on, and I pick a game that I think I want to stream, and I'll do one stream with it, and I'll see like what the vibe is. If I feel like I'm just distracted all the time, or my stream is boring because I'm doing those monotonous tasks or side quests and not really advancing in the game as we talked about before, then I probably won't play it again, and I'll pick something else. And that's actually how I got onto Hades. Was I just wasn't satisfied with constantly streaming Diablo, and I was like, oh well, let's pick this one, and there we are.
So there we go, Halloween.
Perfect.
I forgot what happens on Halloween though. for, oh, okay, so I think this is the one where it's the highest dice roll, the lowest dice roll has to give to the highest dice roll.
Okay.
So let's see. Well, I'm on this. Oh, only the highest dice roll gets a, gets anything. I guess since they tied, they both get something. I think it's Valentine's Day that I'm thinking of is the lowest to the highest.
Gotcha.
So yeah, like you mentioned with Hades, but so what's the next game that you said that's going to be coming up? Uh-oh, you're going to be here for a monster attack.
Oh no! Oh no!
Hellmageddon.
Terrifying.
That's Rich is gonna get 7 properties destroyed if this monster successfully destroys everything. So that's why he's sending someone out to fight this monster. It's sending... Was this Blueberry, I believe. And there he goes! Which did absolutely nothing, basically.
Uh-oh.
And then I'll take his regular... I don't have to worry, because nothing's at stake for me, yet. So anyway, what were you saying with your next game? I'm sorry.
I haven't picked one yet. I actually haven't picked one. I'm excited for Assassin's Creed, but that's at year end, so I'll have to find something in between. I'm leaning towards Final Fantasy, though.
Okay. But are you leaning towards it as a live stream game, or are you leaning towards it as a...
I'll stream it for about an hour,
Okay.
and just see how that makes me feel. And if it just doesn't really pass like a vibe check for me, I'll just put it on the back burner and just pick something else to stream.
Okay. I'm trying to think what my next thing would be. Oh, I guess Money Ninja's gonna send the mole. Let's see if the mole does anything here. Alright, that's a solid attack.
Oh my gosh, she eats strawberries.
Power Stone.
Is the mole a curling rock? Is that what he is?
I don't know what he is. I just know him as a mole. Oh, this guy has
he's a curling
Debt Boy.
rock. Uh-oh.
So see, Debt Boy's a bad monster. If he's following you, it's not good.
Okay.
I'll send someone to fight since everyone else is. Plus, you can get extra money if you contribute. In some cases. Alright, let's see how my monsters look for attacking. I guess we're gonna send Dice Clops.
Nice.
Alright, so his ability, part of his ability other than, well, here's what it is. Look, he can change CL's times 2. Now it can be a times 8 for an attack.
You like it.
Unless you don't get it like I just did.
Oh, no.
I don't know why it's not showing his health bar anymore.
It's not showing during dialogue. Huh.
Alright, back to this. Let's see. Yeah, I'm trying to think what games that I'm, like, the next games I'm thinking of getting. I actually should have been left. Oh well. Well, I know in September, I think it is, I am definitely interested in Silent Hill 2 Remake. Oh, that's coming out. That's because
I forgot about that one.
Because Silent Hill 2 was probably my favorite Silent Hill.
Yeah, it's a really good one.
Let's see.
Oh,
So he destroyed properties, but I'm pretty sure it's only that. Look, see, that's Rich's properties was destroyed. He lost his safari park, his apple orchard, peach orchard, grapevines, pear orchard. There were properties that weren't owned. Surprisingly, in year number 17, still properties that are not owned. I'm just going through this because it doesn't affect... Oh, wait. Oh, wow, Billion King lost 9 properties. I didn't realize that. So he's still there, though, weirdly. You know what? You could tell because of the background scenery. And the music.
It's still red. Yeah.
Yeah.
How long do they usually stay?
Usually, well, I thought his said 1 month, and now, well, here goes with another attack. I thought it said 1 month, but we just went through 1 month. Oh, there's his health bars back. Yeah, he's like not even 75% done at this point.
Not even close.
Not close at all. Yes, let's see what, I'm sure Billion King's gonna send someone out. Oh wow, he's not. I guess he doesn't care anymore. Oh, someone owns all this already. Oh, it's him. Oh, come on. Anyway, yeah, Silent Hill 2 remake. Oh, let's answer the question from the last video. So the question was, because I was on with Bill, my friend Bill, last time, and we talked a lot of baseball. Even though I'm not a big sports person, we talked a lot of baseball. And so the video question was, the Home Run Derby is this Monday. So the question was, how many home runs will there be at the Home Run Derby?
Oh.
I don't even know what's a close answer to that, to be honest with you. Like, I'll have you go first before I do my answer.
I have no idea. Oh gosh, I don't even think I've ever watched a home run derby.
I have not either, so we're on the same page.
Okay, let's say can we look at last year's stats? Like,
sure.
Can we do an average?
Sure. Okay.
Okay.
Well, you look it up because I can't.
Let's take a look.
Yeah. Oh, look! It's a
Okay.
good monster. Do you know what the good monster's name is?
No, I didn't see it.
Made in the Sea.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
All right, let's see where our next goal is. We are going to Coca? Is that how you say that?
I think so. So last year there were 291 home runs.
Wow, that I wasn't even thinking past the 3-digit mark.
Okay, so let's do 315 this year. Let's try that.
Okay, what did you say the last year was again?
291, apparently.
All right, I think it's. I'm gonna go a little lower than that and say 280.
280, okay.
You go high, I'll go low.
Perfect. Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Because I have no idea, like, if that'd be funny if that was either, like, last year was a record-breaking low or record-breaking high, and then we're both thrown off because of that.
No, 2019 was 312, so...
So it looks like you're probably going to be more right than me based on that. Alright, we're going to send Helical. I'm going to chop away at this monster, even though it's going to be a very slow chop here. Two.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just sending just to try to get those points now. He's going to do Spiral Dive. There it is.
Well, that is not a lot.
I don't... Honestly, he's the second best of what I have, so... Unless I find a new monster.
For sure.
Alright, let's see, what do we got? 23 away. Average coin do again? I know when I'm going to use the average coin, but it's not right now. 1, 2... 172 million of my 8,369,000,000.
I was going to ask, how much do the minuses actually affect you?
It only
after
really
17
affects.
years.
I guess I would say it only really affects you if you have the bad monster. Because if you have the, especially if it's what's his face, Debt Boy. If you have Debt Boy, that which was the monster that was following the other guy, he will ridiculously wreck you every turn and drain that Like, if you have him for 10 turns, I would say you're almost drained to nothing.
Wow, really?
Yeah. All right, let's see. So I'm gonna get Hot Dog, and we'll also we'll keep Dice Clops, and I gotta keep. So when you send a monster out to fight, like I did the helicopter one, I can't send him out because he's technically being used right now. Because he just attacked. Okay. All right, now we have Hot Dog. So other than gaming, what other stuff are you into? So know a little bit more about you. So like I said, this is what this is all going to be all about when I have new guests on. It's like when Bill and Ross come on, I'm like, I know what you guys like. So my friends Bill and Ross, when they come on, I know what you guys like.
Yeah, absolutely. So other than sports and gaming, I have a ukulele that I try to play. I'm really not that good at it, but everyone lies to me and says I'm amazing. But I'm still learning. And I actually do a lot of crocheting and cross stitching. So I try and keep my hands busy as much as I possibly can. But also allowing me a hobby that gives me some downtime, because being at the gym so often is just taxing on your body.
Is there any chance that I can try to get you to do a ukulele cover of the main theme for Billion Road?
Oh gosh, I would have to be practicing that one for a really long time. What I could do is I could stitch you your characters.
Okay.
That would be easier. I don't think anyone wants to hear me do a cover.
If you learn a song on ukulele, do you still use sheet music? Like if you learned an actual song? Do you think there's any sheet music out there for Billion Road?
I don't know. Like, everything's on the internet, so it could possibly be there. Maybe.
I would love that. Like, that someone out there is like, you know what, God, I love this game so much. I'm gonna take one full day, because I'm sure that's probably how long it actually does take, if not longer, to write sheet music for this video game Billion Road.
Yeah, I'm going to write the tab so everyone can learn how to play for sheet music.
Right.
I love that. I hope someone has.
And then the next day you're like, remember that theme when the monster attacks? Let me do some sheet music for that one too.
That would be great. We need to find that dedicated Billion Road fan. I know they're out there.
You know, I'd be all about also just hearing a cover of the Billion Road theme song from somebody. Because there's no way that's one of their top, like, someone's like just learning guitar. You know what? I'm gonna learn the Billion Road song. Usually it's like their favorite song in mainstream music, not Billion Road. And even with video games, it's like Mario, Final Fantasy, something like that. Nope.
Yeah. No. First we learn Freebird and then Billion Road.
Right.
That's it.
And they call it like they'll name like one of the if they change it a little, you know how sometimes covers change a little bit, and to make it their own, they'll do like, I don't know, like Billion Road theme parentheses hot dog remix, like after the monsters.
Oh my gosh.
Great. I'm telling someone I want you to tell your chat, like if anyone comes in there and they're like, oh, I'm a musician, tell them, hey, can you make a cover of Billion Road?
What?
Tell them to make a cover of Billion Road.
I know one. I know someone who's actually a very talented musician. One of my followers. I'm gonna message him right now.
Tell them they're invited to come on 99 Years of Billion Road. They're gonna be like, what is that?
Bring your guitar. We're gonna have a party.
Oh, live performance.
Yes.
Live performance on the downtime that I'm not rolling.
Yes. Perfect.
You know what even funnier? The funnier thing that I'm thinking is like they get really into it and they start doing. I'm like, wait, stop, hold on, I'm about to get fucked over by Billion King. Hold on, the shit's on now. Hold on, you gotta hold on for a second. Well, I get all freaked out because this is still a game I'm playing in the background.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, for real.
So
I think we got a guy who can help us.
Okay. Land on another item. A 1 square sheet. Oh, no, I have too many items. I guess I'll get rid of the other 1 square shoe. By the way, these are the most important ones in my opinion to have. Follower bazooka. Because remember I told you after someone hits the goal, usually the person that hits the goal has a good monster, which in this case you saw it was Maiden in the Sea. But also someone gets a bad monster, like you saw, like I mentioned, Debt Boy. So if you have the bad monster, and you get the bad monster by being the furthest away when the person gets the goal.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying with that or no?
Yeah, no, I get it. I'm
so
following.
it's, you know how like in Mario Party, like basically how in like Mario Party, if you know you're not going to get the goal, you might be like, oh, I'll just stay over here because more than likely the star will get closer and I'll never make that one. You can't really do that here because if you get the furthest away, you get the bad monster.
Oh.
So it kind of forces you to not do that. Alright, we're going to get rid of 1 square sheet. Oh, another rampage. What a shock. Alright. Do you think this is it for him?
He really loves your game.
I mean, I don't think it's affecting any of mine, so I'm not really that concerned. And there he goes. He's gone.
Finally, he hung around for a very long time.
Let's see everyone's property damage. Money Ninja lost stuff. Is he the only one? I think we should listen to the different music of Billion Road and see, like, is those really the covers that we want? Or if there's, like, a better song I'm not thinking of right now.
Pick the song we want covered.
I
like it.
To be honest with you, I kind of like the Parade song. I don't know if we're going to hear it again, but I kind of like the Parade song. Alright, so I got...
And how many properties do you have, Sorry?
I think there's a way to look on my turn. When we go to my turn, there's a way to look at it. We'll see if we can find it.
Okay. I'm just curious now.
In fact, I'll have you... Oh, I thought he was going to do something to me. Yeah, go ahead. He's in first, so anything bad that happens to him, I'm welcome to. and honestly, I don't think I'm getting in first in this turn, because he's got about, I think it was like 9 billion ahead of me. So... That's alright. At one point it was, he had, I think, 19 billion between first and second. I think that was like 5 years ago in Billion Road.
Wow.
This is the best spot, in my opinion, of the whole game. The item shop. Because, you know, so sometimes you just get a random item. That one's an actual shop, and you can buy and choose what they have, and you can also sell things if you don't think you need them.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
So I guess this is the Maiden in the Sea song, because this is kind of different than what we've been hearing.
Yeah.
Right, see, because this is the regular song now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I just love how dynamic this map is. It's so
let's
great.
see if we could figure out how to see the property. My record? Oh, here we go. Alright, so we'll go by region here. So we have this one. I don't know what the crown... Oh, the crown means, I guess... I don't know. I don't know the difference between the crown and, like... What's the difference between this pork bowl shop and this pork bowl shop? I have a local craft store and traditional craft store. Get excited, since you just mentioned crafts.
Perfect.
It's a fried liver shop.
What is a fried liver shop?
Oh, I don't have anything in Chubu. I have a rug store.
Awesome.
And a pork bun shop. A shaved ice shop. A denim factory. A doll maker studio.
Oh, okay.
So Joko, I have a hand fan museum for all your favorite hand fans out there. You know what? I gotta be honest with you. I don't think I've looked at these in quite a while, so I don't think because you know when you go to the properties, I'm just like looking at prices, not really sometimes looking at what it is. Right.
And now you're invested in a hand fan museum.
Where is this? You know what? Save the hand fan museum at all costs. If that thing's in danger, do everything I can to save the hand fan museum.
That is such a moneymaker.
I mean, to be fair, it's the most expensive shelf price on this list in this area. Even better than the chicken shop. And then finally, I mean, I like the Idol Theater. I would like to think that's going to do something for me later, but who knows. Wow, I have a lot in this one, this area.
You are quite the
wow!
It's like, wow!
Oh, look at all the pottery kilns that I have? I don't even know what that is. Do you know what a pottery kiln is?
Well, isn't the kiln, where you fire the pottery after you make it? Like, isn't that the stove, the kiln?
I have no idea. All I know is, all that matters, where is it?
You've got a lot of them.
Where is it? The only one that matters is the Hand Fan Museum.
Yeah. Protect that.
Protect the Hand Fan Museum. You know what? I just hope that when I get to year 99, I still have the Hand Fan Museum.
I'm going to be rooting for you, my friend.
Alright. So we're in January, so I think that's what? I think 3 turns left here. And no one's by the goal, so I'll just roll regular. I haven't been able to buy property lately, which I'm a little... Have I bought property at all this game? This term? This year?
No.
No,
I don't think you have.
I haven't been given the opportunity to. Oh, he's gonna put Billion King to sleep. You get to hear him snore, too.
Oh, great. Loud, oh my gosh.
So, the stop stick is very useful if you're the furthest away. Did you see the stop stick before or no?
I think very briefly in one of your past broadcasts.
Okay. So yeah, the stop stick is, it basically just puts a thing in the goal where no one can touch it, even if they're right there. Even if they get the exact number, they can't touch it.
Oh, that's evil.
Ooh, look at him! The ultimate 5 dice. Here's a journey coming up right here.
Just cruising.
And he healed his monsters. He knows what he wants. Alright, hot dog's ready to go. Do you want to do you want to tell people what his ability is?
Oh, the ability, move 1. Is activated, you can move 1 extra square after your roll. Oh, that's great.
That's very, very helpful, actually. Alright, so 16... I'll just roll regular. I mean, the Money Ninja's still not by there yet.
That was a good roll.
Wait, what's down here? No, it's still a minus. I was gonna say, if there was a chance for you to buy property, I would... Oh! I forgot! Hot dog! Move 1 more! He's kind of helpful. So exact corn... Yeah. He, what was it, like... Was it last... Was it year 16? Yeah, it was probably the last episode. Or 15, something like that. I stayed in the same area, constantly not getting the goal for about 4 or 5 turns.
Oh gosh.
Because I didn't have the exact number. So I'm going to take him because I'm pretty close to the goal right now. And, oh no, you know what? Hold on. This one. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to not take Hot Dog because I want the helicopter monster to get anyone else away from the goal as I get closer.
Oh, good luck.
Here we go. Well, I mean, this is the last turn too, by the way. So, oh, we gotta think of a video topic for someone to answer for whoever is going to be on next time.
Oh, right. So what? This one was baseball, right?
Yeah.
Well, we have to ask them what video game cover they want to hear on a guitar.
Okay, there you go. What video game cover do you want to hear on a guitar? Very good. That'll be for whenever the next one was. It's up. Billion King's still asleep, and he's gonna benefit too in about a second. You'll see why. Now he has the good monster.
Oh no!
Because all you have to do is pass them.
Yeah.
Let's see. What do we want here? Well, I'm not gonna get the goal because I can't get more than 6. You know what? We're gonna end it with the items. Is it the store? Damn. And I already have 2 of them, so I guess I'll just get rid of the one I just got because I don't need it. Oh, I have greedy. I don't care though because I'm pretty happy with. I'm strategizing for year 18 right now, so.
I mean, it's great strategy. You're not winning this one.
No.
The next one.
Let's see. I think there's only one other thing. So annual revenue ranking, which is not total assets. So this is just from year to year. So I was in first year to year. The mean this year.
Good job.
There's a partner bonus. Alright, Money Ninja. And now here's the curt. Wow! Billion King got knocked off big time. Look at that.
Wow.
I gotta take my picture. I always post on Instagram of the results. So yeah, Money Ninja is now in first. And you know what it was? It's that Made in the Sea. That's
Right.
what did it. That's what did it. Because Billion King had the bad monster for the beginning of this year. And then Made in the Sea was with Money Ninja for the second half of the year.
Aha.
So that's what happened. So as you can see, even though it's a lot of money, things can certainly change the tide in a good amount of time.
Quickly, yes.
Quickly, I mean, yeah, that's what I meant to say, I guess. But, yeah, so with that in mind, we're going to head out of here. Elle, thank you for joining me. It was a lot of fun. I want to have you on again, too. Today worked out well because, well, for scheduling reasons, but, no, hopefully next time you'll be able to come on and we'll be able to make it work out again.
Let's absolutely do it, okay? Thank you so much for having me. I had a lot of fun.
You want to give some final plugs?
I don't have any plugs. I'm just happy to be here.
Okay.
So thank you, and I'll see you again soon, hopefully.
Sounds good. And I'll catch everyone else later for some more 99 Years of Billion Road.